Oh, is it time?
Yep.
Hello. I was waiting for something to come on first. Oh, hi. Welcome to Hello Dysfunction, episode 253.
Extra dysfunction. 253.
I
God
think.
damn.
Yeah. Yep. Here we are.
Oh, here we are. You guys don't even know.
I'm Pata Fria.
I am insane clinically. You guys have no idea. I'm Crystal. And holy shit.
So we've been gone for a week. Crystal was sick. How are you feeling?
Better. I'm on antibiotics, of course. I had a virus.
You sounded like Marge Simpson.
Hell of bad. I woke up one morning and I couldn't talk, and that made me feel terrified.
Yeah.
Because I need to be able to talk.
You don't.
I'll kill myself if I can't talk. I'll kill myself if I can't talk. It just was some type of virus, but of course it morphs. I feel better Saturday. Then it morphs into a fucking
sinus infection.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I had to get antibiotics to make it go away.
I think because your plumbing is not draining properly, right?
Still.
So anything can trigger that into infection in there.
Yeah, that's what
That's
she said.
scary. That's really fucking scary.
Because remember last time I got
it's
sick.
sitting. Yeah, because it's
I had to go on antibiotics.
Yeah.
She said it will probably keep happening. I'm like, that's great. I had a pap smear scheduled. I'm overdue for that. I was supposed to get it done at the beginning of COVID. So I'm 4 years late for my
What
pap
are you
smear.
waiting on?
Uterine cancer at this point.
Well, you probably have it by now.
I might. I think so. Fuck. So I had to reschedule it. For some reason with Kaiser, I'm talking super fast. Let me fucking pipe it down a minute. Kaiser's my doctor, my OB, is hella backed up. So I went to reschedule my OB's next available appointment is at the end of June. So apparently my primary care doctor, who I've been with 10 years, I love her so much, is offering pap smears now. I'm like, we're going to get real close, bitch.
Wow.
Dr. V, you're about to see the V.
That's cool.
Fuck it. I feel hella comfortable. She knows my whole life story. I love her dearly.
Yeah.
Might as well see my puss.
Yeah.
God, I hope you don't listen to this, Dr. V. Fuck, she knows we do the show,
Oh.
Just God.
Yeah, Bunny got sick after or around the same time you got sick.
Naya brought it home.
She was sick that last week, but she didn't lose her voice. But, she had a sore throat. And then I'm just praying to God that me and Peas didn't get it. So I'm just Lysoling door handles.
That's what I'm always worried about is the baby. It's always the baby I worry about.
So I was all stressed out about that. And then I take her to daycare one day and they're like, oh, there's a kid here.
There's a hepatitis
that
outbreak.
Was out of the country, has pneumonia, had a virus that turned into pneumonia and is on antibiotics.
And
I'm
here.
Yeah, I just drove around the block and went back and got her. I was like, yeah, I changed my mind. I'm just going to keep her home.
It's not worth it.
So, but there's someone sick at home. So I'm either way, please God,
Peace,
thank
you're
God.
staying at the fire station today.
Yes, thank God she did not get sick though.
No, for
I didn't
real.
either. I think I've been experiencing some allergies though. I think we both have a little bit, which I never really had before.
Are you sneezing a lot? I've been sneezing
A lot.
so much.
A lot. Oh my God.
Eyes watering.
Making myself mad. I'm sneezing so much. Yes. And that's gotten a little bit better the last couple days. But for a while it was just okay, enough.
This virus was fucked up. It was one of them ones I was telling you, do you remember having croup as a kid? I remember I had croup a lot as a kid. Mm-hmm. And croup sucked. It was this dry, stuck mucus in your throat. And then when
that sharpness.
Yes.
I remember that.
And then when you would cough, it would feel stabbing.
Tight. And yeah, I do remember that feeling.
So that's what this felt like.
Ew. So it's all respiratory.
Yes. So
gross.
I'm just so glad to be feeling fucking better. I felt horrible fucking Sunday and Monday, bad.
Yeah.
we haven't recorded, so I have like fucking 9,000 things to talk about.
I do too.
This is going to be a 2-hour fucking episode.
I have a lot too.
Be excited, you guys.
I know.
Will choked. Okay.
Oh God, I forgot about that. We were all on
standby. Okay. I call him. This is before I got sick, I think, right? Or was I sick? Last week sometime. He went to go do paperwork by himself at Mel's. I called him and he didn't answer. So then I call him back and I'm like, why the fuck aren't you answering? And he's like, I'm in the ER. And I'm like, what? And for Will to be in the ER, it's like, gotta be serious. So I'm like, what happened? He's like, I was eating at Mel's and I have food stuck in my throat.
He could talk? Or you were texting?
He could talk quietly.
Oh, okay.
Really quietly. And he was like, I can still breathe okay a little bit, but the number one thing you should not do if you have food stuck, let me tell all of you, take note of this right now. Do not drink anything, because what can happen if you have food lodged in there? You can drown yourself.
And my first instinct is let me drink something to push whatever down. You know how like, well, you might not know, but like when you eat too much and like it's going down hella slow and like I don't know if it's slow or if it's too much, but like it's like that feeling
doesn't fit
where it's like going down and taking forever. You feel like
sometimes when I take pills, it does that.
I'll drink something to get it going, you know, like to like get the shit out the way. And so I think that would be my instinct to move it.
So I think in that case, it's okay. But if something's already lodged and it's stuck and you can't get it up or down. I can't even
imagine what that feels like.
So he said the water sat there and then came up through his nose and he had to try and induce gag reflex to get the water out because it's fucking going to drown him.
In Mel's.
Sitting there.
Alone.
Because you think about it, it's going up into your sinuses at that, the back part of your nasal cavity. Oh, my God.
Or he can just aspirate it and die in Mel's.
Yep. So he's sitting in the ER. They finally pull him back after like an hour and a half. They give him glucagon and Ativan to try and relax his throat muscles.
Did they give him any to take home that I could borrow?
I was just going to say...
I bet they did. Wow.
So they give it. It doesn't work. They give him another round. It doesn't work. He has tight throat muscle.
Oh my fucking God.
They're like, we have to do an endoscope, put him under and scope him, do an endoscopy and fucking get the food out. So they knock him out. And they have him laying on his side with a device holding his mouth open.
One of them plastic things.
I said, you got fucking medically raped for sure.
For sure.
So they were able to pull so it's chicken. And with chicken, it falls apart when they're trying to get it out. So they were able to
They're shredding it in his throat.
So they were able to pull half of it. And they said they took the scope and poked the rest down.
They're just playing games in his throat at this point.
All in his fucking...
Yeah, they're like that. The rest of that can go into his stomach. It's okay. You're playing fucking games.
They also noticed he has a inflamed, swollen esophagus.
That is the scary part. I said, oh, well, that's why it happened. I said, because your throat is tighter than normal.
So they biopsied it. Mm-hmm. He should be getting results back soon. Hopefully, maybe he has GERD or something.
He said something was enlarged, so they were concerned about that.
Yeah, it's cancer.
So that's what I was just going to say. So
we both have cancer.
Yeah.
You're next.
Yeah.
Comes in threes.
For sure.
So thank God he didn't fucking choke and die. I was telling Mark, I'm like, because my mom is the worst, okay? I don't know how she's a nurse and so amazing at her job.
With strangers.
Yeah. I called to ask her something and she's screaming at me. And I said,
why? Where's your bedside manner?
I said, hey, bitch, stop fucking screaming at me. She goes, I guarantee you there's no food stuck in there. He's just worked himself up. And I said, bitch,
if he can feel
it. He was eating. Fucking it's in there. Of course, she never said, sorry, you were right.
Oh, my God.
Char will never do that shit.
Really?
No. Fuck no.
Great. That's
great. Fuck no. She's been hella mean to me. And so, she just is not. She flips out and screams like when it's somebody she loves.
Yeah.
No bedside manner. No good nurse Garcia.
Yeah.
None of that.
You guys don't get that.
No. But thank God, he was all right. So Sunday night, Carolyn had texted me earlier in the day and, of course, listed off a list of shit she needed. I wasn't feeling well. So I texted her back. It's like 10:40 at night, 10:30 at night.
On a Sunday?
On a Sunday night, I text her.
What do you want?
I text her and I say, hey, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll take you, or I'll pick the things up for you. I'll bring them by, right? I just wanted her to know. Mm-hmm. No acknowledgement. My text doesn't say delivered. It always says delivered or read. Her red receipts are on. I call her phone.
She done fucked the phone up again?
It goes straight to voicemail. I call it again, straight to voicemail.
Well, it died, right?
I call Will. I'm like...
I would have been like, bye, I'm going to bed. Her phone died.
Well, now I'm like, she's raped and murdered.
Because that guy's brother is in the house.
Yes.
Having unprotected sex with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Him and his brother.
Yes, you're right.
If I don't hear from someone or I don't talk to somebody that I love, my brain does really horrible shit. So I call Will, of course, and I'm like, hey.
At 10:30 at night.
Yep. And I'm like, do you think, Richard lives 2 blocks from her.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you ask Rich to go check and make sure she's all right? He's like, he's not going to do it.
You can call me. I think I live closer to her than Richard does.
I know. I didn't want to bug you.
It's not a big deal.
I know. Thank you.
It's really not a big deal.
It would be just, Will and I do so much.
Yeah.
Like Rich. Fucking help, bro.
I know.
And then I had asked him, just pause this story real quick. I had asked him to pick up Carolyn for Mark's fucking surprise party. Mm-hmm. And that motherfucker, Richard, texted me back and said, I'll do it, but for future, you need to give me at least 30 minutes notice. Advance notice.
For what reason?
If I need him to pick up Carolyn. Like she's my daughter.
It's a favor to you.
Right.
Wow. Because she's your responsibility.
Richard.
Yeah, he don't listen no more probably.
No,
he's too occupied with his own life.
Fuck him. Scratchers. So, I'm like, fuck, fine. I'll fucking drive over there. I'm going to go check.
At night, and you went.
So I'm like, I'm going to go check. And Will goes, no, I don't want you doing it. I'm going to go. He's like, I'm up doing laundry. Let me go do it. I'm like, okay, call me as soon as you get there. Let me know what's going on.
Because I'm going to stay up anyway and be worried.
For real.
Was she raped? At this point, you better be.
That's what the episode's called. Because
people have to get out of bed. It's a Sunday night. We go to bed early. Like, something better be going on.
You better be injured. You better fucking get us a skit on fucking
it better
New
be
Detectives,
something
bitch.
serious. Yes.
So
there's a neighbor in there. Something's going on.
Something. Mm-hmm. So Will calls me and he's hella mad.
And what?
My cheeks are so swollen.
What does he walk in on?
He goes, fuck that bitch. Just when I say hello, he goes, fuck that bitch. And I'm like, what? And he goes, she's going to get fucking raped and murdered. He goes, I knock on the door. And you want to know what her response is?
Come in.
I'm on the phone with my friend. Hold on. Bitch, don't look to see who's there.
Oh my, she don't even know who it is.
She don't say hello. Who is it? She screams, I'm on the phone with my friend.
So hold on. At 11 o'clock at night.
That's why she wasn't responding to texts. That's why she wasn't answering the phone.
Because I'm fucking busy. Dale from Rohnert Park is on the phone.
She was on the phone with fucking Lurch's brother.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
With her clothes off?
I didn't even ask.
I hope. Oh my fucking God.
She probably had a big
nothing would make me happier
nightgown on
than her like
than Will walking in on her masturbating.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And she's having nasty talk.
I would love that for Will.
I would love that so much. Nothing would make me happier.
He's going to text us and be so mad when he hears
I'm not even done. I ain't even had a chance to go in on him yet. Yeah, nothing would make me happier. Tits out.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. It would be so fucking FaceTime. Funny.
Mm-hmm.
So then she texts me and goes, okay, honey, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Nope. Like just nothing happened. So it's regular.
I call her and I said, you're real fucking rude and selfish. Bitch. You fuck your phone up 3 times a week. You're not fucking answering because you're on the phone with fucking Peter doing sex shit, bitch. I'm going to put you in a fucking home. You're going to be monitored. You're going to the boarding care home, like, for real.
If you had the camera, you need to get a camera.
We have to get a camera.
We can all go in on it. If you had a camera for her.
We all get the app to watch it.
Please. I'll give my donation.
You're
just
the closest.
For access. I'm like, yes, I'll go over there. What do you mean? Call me midnight. I'll show up. Call me because I want to walk in on whatever is fucking happening so I can cry laughing. Yes.
Oh my God.
But I'm saying if there was a camera, you would see her being an asshole and you would know she's safe.
Yeah,
so,
I am.
Yeah.
That's something we have to do at ASAP. We're all doing ASAP.
Yes.
Like
Richard included. Everybody we can all put in $20 or whatever and get the fucking.
I think we can get one for $100
and give me the login.
Yes, like, we all get the login.
Simple. It's simple. It really is.
Everyone gets a shift. You
like the doorbell for the fish, but we do it for Carolyn. It sounds like a good idea to me. Everyone's safe.
I like it.
Yeah,
we're gonna do it.
I think we should.
We're definitely doing it.
It saves everyone a trip in the middle of the night or being scared or whatever, you know? And then what's the worst? You see her fucking singing in there? Like, she's fine.
She does stupid shit. The reason I'm like, fuck, she's fucking been harmed. I've pulled up at 10 o'clock at night and the fucking curtains are wide open.
I thought you were going to say the front door was open or something when he got there. Oh, it's been
unlocked when I got there at 10 o'clock at night. Door unlocked. The front curtains are wide open. You know, that's a huge window. She has every light on. That's why the PG&E is $500.
Oh, yeah.
You can see straight in the idiot on the couch by herself.
Singing.
She's a perfect victim.
Yeah, for sure. She's going to be on Dateline one day if she don't get fucking supervised.
Yeah, so
well,
she'll be getting a camera.
I'm glad she's all right, I guess, this time.
I'm glad her pussy wasn't out this time.
It better be good next time.
Right.
William, I'm just not even going to remind him because obviously he doesn't want to be reminded.
Tell him what I asked him yesterday. Ask him what I asked him yesterday.
Was it about working out?
I said, aren't you and Maria supposed to be working out?
And what did he say? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just really tired and it's the playoffs right now. I said, did you call her? And he goes, I'm not going to remind her.
I already knew. Monday came around and I was like, I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to be the one to press him about it. I'm just going to wait. And I said, you better not fake already. Yeah. And so I was waiting come Monday. We made these plans last week or on the weekend or whatever that we were going to start working out at my gym together. Fully committed. He was like, since I almost died, let me recover and we'll start Monday. That was his choice. He picked Monday.
Well, I'm ready to work out.
Monday came and went. Do you think I got a text? Do you think I got a TikTok or anything that day?
No.
Nothing. Because he didn't want to jog my memory. Mm-hmm. No, he didn't want to jog my memory and have me bring it up. Here we are Wednesday. I still ain't got we're still going to go. I knew it. I fucking knew it. So yeah, we'll talk, William. We'll talk or we won't. Fuck it. We'll see.
Oh, I will. Yeah. I asked you yesterday because I did. I remember
the playoffs. He's the one that picked the time of day we're going to go, everything. No, I just left it up to him and I was like, okay, for sure. Don't fake. Don't fake. Look who faked.
Well, I'm ready to fucking get it. We can fucking start tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Okay. We're doing it.
Okay, I'm going to harass him. I invited Richard, too, when I saw him, and then he just kind of got quiet and, like, looked the other way and changed the subject.
Guys,
he's not down. He's not down at all.
No, like, he's like, not right now.
Yeah, not down. Okay.
We pulled off Mark's surprise party. We had a surprise birthday for him. We pulled it off. He had no idea. He cried.
At first, like, I didn't see tears. And so I was like, this isn't
a very good.
It's not enough emotion for me. So
I wanted him to cry.
Yeah. So I was waiting. And then finally I saw him wiping his eyes. And I was like, okay.
We did good.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, this isn't enough. Not the reaction I wanted.
No.
I wanted more emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gave it.
Everybody that came, that listens.
Yeah.
Like, thank you so much. It was really nice.
It was nice.
It was hella fun. I enjoyed seeing everybody and he felt very loved and appreciated, and it turned out it was a nice little bowling party. Richard was throwing the fucking ball down the lane like a
3.5 feet in the air. Yeah.
Like a softball, like a wind up. A wind up and the pitch, and launching it to the fucking pins. I was like, we're getting banned.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I said, you're going to throw it through the floor. It's going to hit the floor and break the floor. What are you fucking doing? He doesn't care. He's psychotic.
He's absolutely a psychopath.
Yeah.
Speaking of psychopaths.
What?
Have you seen the fucking teacher that is in the news? Well, I read about it. I want to say she's 38. From like Alabama, somewhere back, or Midwest. Mm-hmm. She got caught raping, basically, having an affair is how they worded it, with a 12-year-old boy student.
I'm like, which one? No, not this one. I read about a 10-year-old and a female teacher earlier.
Oh my God.
It's like there's a different one every couple days. It's always a white woman.
Yep. Middle-aged.
Yeah. Electric chair.
So she fucking tells this 12-year-old, I'm pregnant with your baby. Don't fucking tell anybody. Of course, he was a good boy and he told, thank God.
This is disgusting.
Guess what? 21 potential victims. 20.
Oh, electric chair.
One. Never let that bitch out.
Oh my
again.
God.
She got arrested from her house right in front of her husband. As she should.
It's disgusting. It's so disgusting. We've talked about it I don't know how many times, how consequences and shit are never really as harsh for women predators as they are for male ones. It's
because they're in society. And who was saying this to me? My new client, actually, we were talking about it. And he was saying that as a teenage boy, it was like their fantasy to bang the hot teacher. And it was looked at as cool.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck. It's not.
It's not.
It's not. Like, your little brain doesn't comprehend.
No.
It's not old enough or mature enough. There's a reason. There's laws.
Yeah.
Like, 12? 12. Mm-mm. That's a baby.
Yeah.
It's a fucking...
It's a 7th grader. Like, be fucking for real.
And you're telling this boy you're fucking pregnant and how's he going to help you with the baby and shit? Bitch, you're out of your fucking mind. You and that baby are going to jail, bitch.
At like death row. Death row. That's how I feel.
I agree. 100%. And then another one came out. I was like, another white lady molesting her fucking male students.
Every other week, there's like 2 that I read about. And it's always the same story. So, which leads me to believe like it's happening like probably way more than we even find out about.
Oh, there's probably some that don't tell.
Yeah, people need to start going into their kids' phones and like, I don't know, staying on top of these fucking teachers.
Yeah, I believe she communicated with the students through Snapchat. Was her fucking rapist social media of choice. Yeah.
Because, the messages there delete themselves. Mm-hmm. So that's like the cheater's paradise and the fucking predator's paradise because they feel like there's no record.
It's fucking gross. It's so gross. I was mind blown. 21 fucking victims.
So anyway, Saturday, I think it was when you had Mark's party. Was it Saturday? Mm-hmm. I had plans to go to this art show and I was all fucking excited and I was like looking forward to it
for the past. To ask you about it.
For the past 2 weeks, I was looking forward to going. And so me and Bunny get up and we like get ready and stuff and we're all excited and we drive out there. It's in Alameda and social anxiety got the best of me and I did not go in. I did not. I was like, I turned to Bunny and I was like, I can't. Like, this hasn't happened in a while, but I was like, she was like, you don't want to go in, huh? And I was like, no, we drove out here for nothing. So
fuck, I hate when that happens.
So we ended up just like going to lunch. And it just bummed me out. But, Bunny, of course, is understanding because she deals with shit like that too. But it was just like super crowded. And I don't know. I just didn't. It kind of surprised me because it hasn't happened in a while, like I said. So
it's very crippling when it happens.
Yeah. And I just got there and I just like froze up and I like wouldn't even park the car. I was like, yeah, absolutely not. There's no chance I'm going to go in. So we didn't. And that sucked. But It's all right. There'll be other. I can also schedule like a private visit to go and check out the artist's work. I found out, so that might be better for me. Something that's like not crowded and intimidating,
and then you don't have to be distracted.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have enjoyed it, and it just felt like terrifying. So I was like, yeah, we're not fucking doing that. Also, when was it? A week ago, we went to a new injector. Realizing how bad the last injector
treated us
and it was so eye-opening and angering. And so I have no lips right now. I had to completely dissolve because I had a lot of migration. I've been getting a lip filler for like 10 years, maybe 11. And you're supposed to dissolve, I guess, every few years anyway. It's kind of recommended to do that every like 5 years anyway. But I had migration. I knew I had some, and my last injector like tried to dissolve a little bit of it and then didn't want to touch it anymore and didn't want to acknowledge and like that I was overfilled and all this bullshit. Whatever, that's a whole other conversation. But it was more than I had any idea. Like I had it all the way down to like my chin.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
It way more than I realized. So I had to dissolve all of it. They did an arm test on me, like a patch test, because the dissolver, some people have like wild reactions to it. There's a TikTok video that I shared on my social media of this girl. She's in the car with her man and she's like, I'm going to get my lips dissolved today. Like I've been getting filler for 6 years. I'm so nervous. And she's like, the next scene, it cuts to the next scene and she's crying and her lips are like out to here. They're like, it looks like a cartoon.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, clearly they didn't do the patch test because that's the whole point, is to do it and then recheck.
Those are important.
Yeah. And it made me think our last injector did not do a patch test on me. So luckily I'm not one of those people that has a reaction to it.
Can you imagine if you did? You would have fucking
I'd have broke her jaw. I'd have broke the computers and her jaw. Like, could you imagine? But
no,
it's already so painful. It hurts so much worse than getting filler. It feels like fire is being injected into your fucking skin.
I'm so nervous to have it done.
But luckily, this new person that we started going to, this new office, they have they have a different technique for everything. And they did it in tiny, tiny increments, right? To where it didn't burn me so bad. The feeling, I was
makes
numb.
A difference.
Yeah, for sure. And so it was tolerable. And then they sat me in front of a huge red light after to prevent bruising. I only had bruising like where my Cupid's bow is, a little bit, and a little tiny spot right here, but none. That's it. And my lips were already like more than 50% dissolved before I even left their office.
Wow.
Like it worked so fucking fast. Unfortunately, I still have to wait 2 weeks. I only have
We're one down.
Yeah, so I'm almost there, but it's just crazy to look at myself without the filler. I look like Amy Schumer mouth.
I don't,
but
I know how we are about our own selves, but just looking at you right now, I can tell your lips are smaller, but they don't look like that. You have lips.
But they look like wrinkled to me and like, I'm not used to them. Yeah, they just look like a different texture. Just everything feels different. Also, one side of my bottom lip is poking out more than the other. So I think they didn't dissolve all of it on my bottom lip because I really didn't get a lot in my bottom lip.
Yeah.
And I would always usually just do my top.
Yeah.
So it's a little uneven, which is hella bothering me. Like when I wear lipstick, it's almost impossible to line it straight. So that's been frustrating, but I'm very excited to be going to somebody new.
So excited.
Once we're healed and everything, like if things go great like we think, we'll share the info with you guys if you're interested and in the Bay Area. But we did a lot of fucking research to find.
It's what, like 4 or 5 months?
Yes. I'm talking about from here to LA.
Yes.
I was looking at people in New York.
Yep.
Like we were really trying hard to find somebody that did
exactly what we
Russian
wanted.
lips, with a keyhole, pout and like just,
was good at full face,
balancing.
Yes.
And yeah. And so I think we've found someone great. So I'm really excited about that.
Me too.
That's been going on.
I had a bunch of stuff done. I'm not going to say exactly what I had done, but I had a bunch of stuff done.
And the amount that, like, let me just say, the old place that we went to, I hate that we referred so many of you there.
Stop going.
Their target client is like old white ladies.
Absolutely.
That do not get young styles of like lip shape and like filler, like balancing and shit like that. They don't know how to do any of that. And it's just crazy the amount of filler that they used on us with like virtually no visible change compared to where we're going now. Like it's like night and day. It's such a slap in the face. It's so annoying to know. It made
me like my jaw drop, and I just kept looking over at her like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah, like it's bad. Like they were really ripping us off.
The place we go to, the women actually go out of the country to train.
Yeah. They study abroad. They keep up with what's
latest and greatest techniques and products. And I'm really excited. I hope everything goes perfectly and we'll share all the good stuff.
For sure. All the details.
But it was mind blowing to see the difference.
And the amount that they used like a third of what we were quoted, I think, to get what we wanted done. And it's just like, man, that sucks. Because like we were told, like the last injector we had basically told me she wasn't going to fill my lips anymore and to just leave them alone. And they were fucked up. I had this weird dimpling that kept happening. And never was she like, oh, it's because of the tons of fucking filler I just keep putting on top of migration. And like it, whatever. It's just, I mean, I'm glad I'm getting it fixed now. I dreaded it because I knew I was going to have to go through a stage I didn't like, but it'll be worth it in the end.
For sure. And then I would ask for something. I asked for something regarding my chin, and I was told, you're just going to need to get a lower facelift. This new place
is like, what are you talking about? Why would they say that to you? Like, it's insulting is what it really is. Like,
and then we'd be in and out of our appointments in 30 minutes. They took 3.5 hours.
Girl, I would go in and like 15 minutes. Like,
the new place, 3.5 hours spent. Like really just,
technique is really everything. And you can tell when someone is like passionate about what they do and like really put work and focus into it. And someone who just doesn't care. And they're like in and out. Like, I'm in here on your lunch break or what? Like, why am I being rushed out of here? It's so weird.
And to refer so much business.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, of course, at the time, we were like happy though, because we didn't know any better. Right. And we thought, oh, this is great, you know? Yeah. And now that we know better, it's like, damn, we should have stopped going to them so long ago.
Oh my God. So long ago.
I have an update. I had recommended some press-on toenails to you guys a while ago that I thought that I still think are super great. They look great. They last great. Yeah. Everything. I could not get those bitches off.
Oh, they're really great.
They're so great that like one of my big toes, like the corner snapped off of the fake nail. The nail still didn't lift though at all. There was no lift whatsoever. It just, the corner busted off. And I was like, this is crazy. It was so crazy that I had to order nail glue remover from Amazon and wait for it to come.
Shut up.
And then pry a little gap as much as I fucking could. Pry would not lift anywhere. It had been a month. And I was like, okay, I put on the ugliest color that came in the pack as a test. That wasn't supposed to be a 30-day test run.
I love the color.
I put on pink, like baby pink.
I love it.
I was so fucking pissed. I wanted them off.
I don't think I've ever seen you with pink. That color pink. In all the years we've been friends.
I got hella colors in the pack. And I was like, this one I hate the most. Let's do a test with these in case I get glue on them or mess them up or whatever. Like the test run is going to be with the ugly color. Mm-hmm. No, I was stuck hostage with baby pink for a month. They would not come off. So I'm painting because it looks like nail polish, the remover. So you paint it and then you let it sit for a minute and then you like pry. Me either. And it'll release. It's very fucking weird. good. And it finally, you got to let it sit. One of them I was digging way before, like too soon and hurting myself, but I got them off. And so I was like, okay, now that I know how they hold, let me just update you guys. They are fucking great. But like the nail glue remover, I want to say is like $5.
Get it with the toenails.
Get it. So when, just so you don't have to.
Did you use the I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you use the toenails that you bought? They came with their own glue?
No, I ordered a special glue that is really good. It's just nail glue, but I ordered a bunch of little bottles of it, like a pack of 6 or something on Amazon. It's also in my storefront. That was super cheap too, like $5 pack for nice. 5 little bottles. Hella fucking cheap. The nails themselves, I think, were like $10, and I got like 45 different colors of full sets of toes.
That's fucking great.
Hell of them. It was so cheap and they look so good. And I soak in the bath every fucking day. Them bitches were not coming off. They looked great. They held up great. Like my nails underneath are totally fine. Like
not damaged.
No. And I'm not somebody that gets like dead rough skin or anything on my feet that needs to like really file or get an intense pedicure. So something like that for me, I could damn near skip pedicures, trim my real nails myself, buff them a little bit.
Because you always wear socks. So your feet are not dry.
No, my feet are like baby skin.
Yeah.
So, but they're great. They're really great. I was just like in a panic because for a couple days I could not I had to go on TikTok and figure out how to get them off. Cause I was like, people wear press-ons now. They're very common.
Yeah.
I can't be the only one struggling. So it was people posting how to get them off their fingers. And I was like, let me order this shit immediately. And it worked. It released the glue.
Good to know.
My fucking God.
The kids fucking love those fucking toenails, dude. The only thing I don't like about them, is that I find them everywhere. Like eyelashes.
Yeah, they must need to like buff them first to make your nail a little rough. No,
when they're changing them, they're motherfuckers and they'll just leave a few on the sink.
Oh, okay. I thought like they were coming off.
No, they're dicks.
Speaking of dicks. I was at the park the other day. This was like last week. And I text you because I was like, I'm about to call the cops.
I'm like, do it. Do it. Do you want me to do it?
I was so fucking irritated.
For you to say that, it has to be fucking...
Kids, like, I don't want to be yelling at other people's kids. Like, I want to be like, go get your mom because I'm about to fucking snap. Like, me and Peas go to the park every day. And we're at this park and there's a middle school nearby. So kids from the middle school that fucking ditch early or whatever before school gets out, they fucking will go and hang at that park. Well, that day, there just happened to be like a group of 5 boys and like 4 girls. And they're being fucking obnoxious. And one of them would not shut the fuck up and was just screaming, telling these kids to kiss and all this shit.
Come on.
Kiss her. Come over here and kiss him. So-and-so said, come kiss him. They're all in front of Peas, hella cussing. I don't like that. Don't be cussing in front of no little ass kids, you little dirty bitches. So I'm getting hella fucking irritated. They're telling the girl, she's like, I will, but I'm not going to make the first move. She's all extra sassy. So her friends, 2 of them leave. They're like, we're not with this. They walk off. She goes back being thirsty. I'm like, where's your mama? Because she ain't taught you right. She goes back over there. She's like, well, I will. So what's up? I'm watching this whole shit unfold. I'm just trying to push her on the swing. Like,
I wish I was there. I would have been like, come here. I
was getting so fucking I wanted to butt in and say so much, but like the cussing was just driving me nuts. Because like, lower your fucking voice or watch your language.
Because of what they're talking about, it's not like they're like, oh shit. Yes, you know what I mean? It's like fucking kiss her.
Him. You got to open your mouth though. You got to put your tongue in his mouth. Just all this shit, and I'm I'm about to lose it. So then one of them has like a Sprite, like a bottle, like a plastic bottle with Sprite in it, launches it at this like shed that's by the playground. So of course it scares the fuck out of Peas. Now I'm getting mad. Now I turn around and I'm like, who the fuck threw that? So they like get quiet. And I'm like, I'm about to lose it. Like, there's no parents in sight. I don't want to be, fucking reprimanding people's kids, but I'm like about to lose it. That's when I started texting you for real. Cause I was like, oh my fucking God, like Bunny gotta come on. So,
That shit is
just
fucked up.
watching
It's
how
a
they
little
were-
kid park.
Yes, and like you could tell the little boy, it was like a little white boy. He was like scared to like kiss the girl, and the other boy was like hella pressing him about it. Go, bro, go kiss her. You're being fucking scary. Almost bullying him in front of all these kids, and you could tell he was like being shy about it and shit and wouldn't go over there. So the girl's like, well, and oh my God, it was so uncomfortable. It was like watching a TV show unfold. Like, leave him
an
alone.
after school special on sexual assault.
Yes.
Fuck.
I wanted to be like, first of all, leave him the fuck alone. He ain't got a kiss in front of none of y'all.
Right.
And then she was way too eager. Her friends left her. She was like,
we're tired of her.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, get me the fuck out this park now.
Fuck.
Yes, it was a mess. What's funny is I saw the little boy again, the shy one today, and with two of the girls.
You were like, did you kiss her?
Did you open your mouth? No, but the other messy ones weren't there, thank God. So maybe they stopped kicking it together. I hope.
Poor babe.
You're better than them. Don't kick it with them.
Don't let them peer pressure you to fucking tongue kiss everyone.
Shit in front of everybody. Yeah, I was so pissed. Like, oh, kids are making me fucking sick.
God, I remember that type of shit, dude. I hella remember that type of shit.
Hella putting them on the spot.
Yes.
Hella trying to embarrass them. Like you could tell he clearly don't want to do it. It was just, it was making me so awkward and uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, if we can't leave, I'm going to lose it.
And were they middle school age?
Yes.
It's middle school.
Yes.
It's the worst.
It's the worst
Age ever to be.
It's like you're trying to prove yourself.
But
you're trying
not.
to fucking impress people.
Yeah.
Like,
you're not a little kid, but you're not.
But you want to be treated like a big kid.
Yes.
Yeah. It was
so it's like doing the most all the time.
It was so awkward.
I rescued some dogs today.
What else is new?
Fuck. So my old client, I actually went and worked with her today. And we went to her property. It's in Concord on a really busy fucking street. Very busy.
Oh, great.
And we're waiting for someone to show up. And I look, and here come these two beautiful red huskies darting off the sidewalk, in and out this busy ass street, fucking running. So you know me, I scream, no! And I run. I'm able to grab the girl by her collar, but the bad little boy, who turns out his name's Valentino, is fucking off. So the girl is following the brother and dragging me, dude. I smoke. I'm out of shape. I'm trying to run to keep up with her so she don't drag me because my hand's hooked in her collar. Dude, they took me on like 4-block fucking run through long fucking Concord blocks.
Oh my God, that is not your business. I would have been like, y'all are on your own. I wish you the best.
If it wasn't,
y'all are beautiful. I wish you the fucking best. You want to be free. Live your free life.
They were beautiful, purebred fucking bred huskies. Beautiful.
So those huskies, actually both regular ones and red ones, are full in all of the fucking animal shelters right now. Didn't I tell you that?
No.
That is like more than pit bulls even.
Really?
Are those. And because I don't know, in the middle of the night, sometimes I look at who's available for adoption. I have no business doing that. Sometimes I do it. But I kid you not, from here to like Oakland, the animal shelters are full of them. I don't know. They're wild and free. They've been reproducing.
God, and they're great dogs. I think a lot of people
was on their way there too, acting like that.
For real. I don't think a lot of people realize huskies typically are very vocal dogs.
They're like wolfish. Like they seem like high
howl.
Energy and fucking like that's not
mischievous.
Like a calm. I never see a calm fucking relaxed husky.
No, they're not.
I don't know. I do have a friend that has one, but it's been indoors since it was a baby. And, you know, even that one, though, like, I feel like he turns up at the park.
Does he?
Yeah.
So fucking,
How did you find their parents?
So thank God another woman, an older woman named Marilyn, pulled over.
She was like, I know these kids.
She was like, oh my God, do you need help? And I was like, help me get the boy. She fucking helps me get him.
You crying and running
down the street, couldn't breathe, red as fuck.
In sandals, in flip-flops.
Yes. So fucking, she pulls a leash out of her car. Thank God.
Oh, she's one of you.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I hook it on the girl's collar. We finally get the boy. I hook them together, and now I'm holding them like a fucking Santa sleigh. She had to leave, so she couldn't fucking take them. I'm like, fuck. I walk back.
What'd she do? Leave the leash with you?
Yes. So then the client I'm
true
with
rescuer
is terrified of dogs. So she screams and jumps in the car.
Oh my God. No help whatsoever.
So I can't put them in my car. Thankfully, the dad's a good dad. His name and phone number's on there. I call him. He's out of the state on vacation. He said,
who was watching them?
A pet sitter. This is the third time they've got away.
Since he's been out of town?
Yes.
They're fired.
I said, you need to find somebody new to watch these dogs because not only was this their third time getting out, but then the woman didn't want to come drive and pick them up.
The pet sitter?
No.
Oh, isn't this your job, ma'am? Are you fucking kidding me?
And the guy was pleading with me. He's like, I'm so sorry. I don't have another way. Do you think you can drop them off? I said, I can't put them in my car because the older woman I'm with is terrified. I can't leave her.
So what the fuck do you do? Marilyn's gone.
I called Will.
No, you... William, this whole episode...
is chaos.
No, this whole episode is William. What is going on? William's been through enough. I'm not going to press him to work out because enough is enough.
He's been doing dog rescue,
Carolyn duty, choking on
throat
chicken.
exercise.
We ain't got to work out, William. Fuck it. Try next week. Jesus Christ. Why are you calling him for?
Because I knew he was free. He had an interview, so I knew he would come help. I paid him.
Oh my God.
I paid him to come help because I felt bad.
I know he sees your name pop up and just dread.
He's like, fuck. But I couldn't leave them. I felt so bad. I couldn't leave them. They were going to get hit by a car. So I called the owner back and I went off about whoever was watching his dogs. I'm like, whoever's watching your dogs is going to get them killed.
Yes.
This is the third time. I said, they don't even want to come get them. I said, you're lucky I love animals and I'm going to figure out a way to get them to your house. They had made it. They were over 2 miles from their home through busy downtown Concord.
Where would 2 miles be? How, like the distance? Help me understand. Is that like from...
It would be from here.
Where I live to El Portel or something? Like...
So if we did as the crow flies straight, it would be from here to Pinole Valley Road.
From here?
Straight.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
That's a minute.
That's a minute.
That's a long minute.
We're on an adventure.
Oh, gallivanting. Oh my fucking God.
Altogether, it was like an hour, and I was apologizing to my client because I'm like, we can't leave till fucking we get these dogs situated. The neighbor across the street that we've gotten into it before, the one Mark had to go check, is fucking talking shit to me. I said, can I use your hose to get them some water? Bitch, he started cussing me out.
Are you kidding me?
He said, hey, fuck you. You want to get me in fucking trouble? I said, you're getting in trouble again now.
Oh, you're better than me. You're so much better. Hello? I'd been on the phone with my baby daddy immediately. Hello? Can you come over here right now?
I wanted to so bad, but I was like, fuck you. Andrew.
Oh my God.
Tweaker. So Will got the dogs back home.
He put them in his car?
Yes.
You're asking a lot of William.
He put him in the trunk. I offered him towels. I have a big bag of towels in my trunk.
He has a nice ass car. Bitch, it ain't your car.
My car's nice right now.
It is nice now. It is. But it's not animal friendly. You know,
so the back of his trunk is like
he has a liner.
It's like rubber.
Like a bed liner.
Yeah.
But in the okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I offered him towels. He was like, no, it's okay.
Well, that's cool. He has that rubber thing.
And he instantly starts talking baby talk to him and shit. So it worked out okay.
He didn't mind.
They were I had beef jerky. I text the owner, I said, listen, I don't know if your dogs are on a special diet, but they got a big, huge Slim Jim
They're running
today.
The streets right now. They're finna eat whatever they
probably
get.
Ate more than fucking a Slim Jim.
For sure.
And I went to pour a water bottle in this lid I had to give them something to drink.
Yes.
And they're trained to drink out of a water bottle. They just instantly started drinking out of the water bottle. It was really
cute.
Fucking cute.
They were really
One had
cute.
Ice blue eyes, the girl.
Very beautiful
really
faces.
fucking
Yeah.
dogs.
But still.
And they were good babies.
I would have wished them the best. Like,
yeah,
be on your fucking way.
You know me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So that was my first animal rescue I've had to do in a while.
In a while, I guess. Yeah. Well, not a long while, because you got some from over here not too long ago. Never mind. I'm not giving you that much credit. I'll give you, leave William the fuck alone, though. Enough is enough. Something I saw, I don't know if you saw this, it was a video circulating of a woman in the hospital, chemical burns all over her fucking face, being treated. She had goddamn Bed Bath & Beyond car fresheners in her car that exploded.
What?
Chemical burns all on her. They heated up somehow. God. I think she had her heater on or something.
Because they're the ones that are like this.
They clip on.
Yeah.
The juice hit all over her face.
You know, I use those ones,
skin.
not Bed Bath & Beyond, but I use the clip-in ones with juice.
Be careful. I get the old school trees. I have a bubblegum one right now. I use the old school trees and just, that's it. They give me a headache when they're brand new, but after a few days it wears off. But they fucking exploded, burst chemicals, hot chemical juice. The whole inside of her car is bleach splatter marks because it bleached all of the roof and seats and everything. And she's in the fucking hospital. And I've seen those in there, I think when I was with you, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea because they have such good smells. And I started to fucking steal one. And I'm thinking that would be just my luck that I would steal one and it would burst in my fucking face. And then
we steal from them because I think they're on the boycott list.
Well, they get stolen from. I stole two room sprays when
candles.
But don't steal those because they're not fucking safe.
So that's fucking terrifying.
Yes.
You know, we had a, sorry, I'm not texting, by the way. So we had a air freshener, like a Glade, you know, plug-in, right? And it was sitting on the banister, you know, right before you go out to the garage door.
Yeah.
One of the cats knocked it over.
Oh my God, I remember that.
And peeled all the paint off.
It peeled so much that it got into like, not even just paint. Wasn't it into the wood too?
Yes.
When I saw that, I was like, we should probably not be breathing that.
No, so I stopped using them after that.
Yeah. That was scary.
I went and read, so I texted my lawyer friend, and I was like, hey, this is a good company to sue. Look what happened.
Yeah.
So he was like, look for really small print on warnings. There. Dude, it's so small, nobody would ever see it. And it says,
don't let it leak or what?
Something to the effect of, don't let it touch fabric or anything. Nothing. Because think how poisonous that shit is. It
ate through the fucking whole thing. Like the counter of the little,
that countertop poor lady.
Of that. Yeah. And I was like, you don't, you think it's safe. That's what it was intended use was, to clip it on the thing in the fucking car.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's scary. So I just wanted to share that news in case you were going to steal those.
Don't steal those.
I thought this was so sad.
Oh, no.
And they might be saved, but maybe not. The 99-cent only stores are going out of business.
Dude, those are the best ones.
And in this economic climate, like, stop.
Ours around here have groceries.
But good groceries. They have tomatillos, and they have like good shit that
lunch
Safeway
meat
don't have.
And shit.
Yeah. And it sucks. That was Stinker's first job, was one of those in the produce department. And they fucking, like neighborhoods need those. They're usually in low income neighborhoods and they have a lot of what people need. And I was sad to see that. I did read.
Did they say why?
It just said going out of business, but there's a big corporation, I don't remember the name, they might buy them. So there was a small chance that they would still be saved, but I think it's too late now because the one going towards Carolyn's house, it says going out of business sale. Damn. So they're like liquidating. That was a bummer. Also because Dollar Tree now carries shit up to like $10 items.
It's not Dollar Tree.
And I was like, you already jacked everything up a quarter. So it's actually $1.25 tree. Right. But now it's $1.25 up to $10 tree. Like, fuck y'all. Stop doing that.
Damn.
Like, people are as poor as they've been.
They're shutting all of them down.
Yeah. All of them.
They're like, we want you guys all to fucking struggle.
Starve and live in poverty. Yes. Kick us while we're down. Yeah, I thought that was really fucked up. So I still have a little hope that maybe that corporation will buy them, but the fact that the stores are like liquidating and got banners up, maybe not. I don't know. Another thing, Target is now, I read that they are now adding the audio theft alert at self-checkout. Now, I believe this is the same system.
Wait, Target is?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
That called me out when I had yeast infection medicine in my fucking purse at CVS. And I told Bunny, look at this. This is probably what it was. She died laughing. And I said, well, just don't go to self-checkout. Avoid self-checkout. You don't work there anyway. I don't like self-checkout because, bitch, I don't work here.
I don't work here.
So,
I only like it at certain stores.
I don't know how. I've never tried to like successfully do that.
We're going to do a tutorial.
Okay, so I could learn. Yeah.
Only at the one store though.
Yeah. But now that Target is getting hip to it, like don't you all get that sneaky idea now to start using that?
That's really invasive. What if I have stuff in my purse that's not your business? Can it see in your purse? Or is it what if I have dry shampoo that I just got at Walgreens?
Yeah. Or that I got here on a previous trip.
That.
What if I got it here on a previous trip and I have it with me? Are you going to yell it out for everyone to hear?
We see the fucking Trojan dildo in your purse.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
Yes. I don't like it. Stay out of my purse and stay out of my pockets.
I don't like AI.
Stay out of all my shit.
No, really.
Mind your fucking business. CVS and Target.
Snitch.
I don't like it. There was an episode of My 600-Pound Life that pushed me over the fucking edge the other day that I shared on my story, and I'm gonna share with y'all too. This new season, this fucking season 12, I don't know if they have new cameramen or what. They're current. They're like filmed in 2024. I think they hired new cameramen because they have a sense of humor and they think they're fucking funny.
I might like it.
There's a lady, this is episode 3 of season 12. Her name's with a D. I don't remember what her name was, but she went to take a shower. They always got a shower scene for whatever reason. And so I appreciate it. I'm nosy. I want to know how are you getting help? How are you getting in and out? All that shit. For some reason, it's very common for these motherfuckers to not use soap.
What?
They get in there and get wet. They use a towel or whatever sometimes, and they get their big funky asses out, and they don't use soap. No,
that's not okay for anybody.
For anybody at any size, exactly.
To just let wet water mix with your dirty sweat and old skin cells, and you're like, I'm done.
And fungus in your folds, and yeast infection in your folds, and all that shit.
Pussy juice and shit.
She's describing it that in between her folds will smell like a dead body. Because it's moisture trapped.
It's happened to Carolyn before. She's gotten a fungal infection.
And it smelled like a dead body?
It smelled like dirty feet. Like feet.
She described it as a dead body. It made me want to kill myself. She got naked and was like, so I have to shower as much as I can. They be doing it like twice a week. She gets her ass in there. She's getting some help from her fiance because they're always married. They stay with a partner. Stay. These bitches are never single, which is like fascinating. She gets in there and scrub-a-dub-dub, no soap in sight, getting wet. Oh, I'm sorry. Better yet, she gets up. She's sitting down. She's taking her clothes off. I believe there's a towel on the toilet where she's sitting. She gets up. There's a huge dookie stain. Huge. The camera zooms in on it. Y'all think you're fucking funny. Gets even better. She gets her big funky ass in that shower, wet, no fucking soap, playing games, comes out, sits back on the dookie stain with her naked, wet ass.
Wait a minute.
I'm like, I'm going to fight everybody. How do I reach these people? What city? I'm going to look them up.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yep.
The fiance caregiver wasn't like, let's trade the towel.
Yeah, like let's move this off the toilet, whatever the fuck it was, because it has a racing stripe on it.
You saw she left poop on the towel.
Yeah. I think this is a regular thing.
You didn't wash her ass?
No, they weren't using soap. So no wonder you smell like a dead body. Poop. You're getting all this on you wet, activating the funk, whatever. And then you're just
not
putting
even cleaning
a big shirt on over it. And like some big leggings that are dirty. I know they're dirty. Y'all are not washing clothes like you're supposed to.
So when Carolyn had that fungal infection, the yeast infection under her belly, right? When she was larger.
Did you treat it?
Yes, I took her to the doctor because this is why I'm bringing it up. Not only was there like bumpy rash parts, but there becomes parts that actually crack open and seep.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, they describe it.
So the fact that you're not keeping that area clean is real. You're playing a dangerous fucking game.
You want sepsis. You want fucking, you don't want skin.
You want
but to sit right back on that dookie stain, I was like, I'll smash this motherfucking TV right now to smithereens. Smash it.
Imagine the smell.
I was I was. I'm watching and like, what's happening? And she's not the only one. Like more episodes got like that. A lot of these people know soap. Why are the cameramen not like, hey, I know I'm just here to record, but probably soap. Soap would be good. Sometimes no shampoo. What are you doing? You're just wetting your hair and getting out. Why are you wasting people's time?
I'm so mind blown. No soap. Like, fine.
It's so common.
You don't want to wash your legs. I'm not going to be shocked. But your beesh.
No soap. No soap.
As Billy used to say, did you wash your beesh?
No soap. Just wet it. Just let some dirty water run down it and
wet your yeast.
And then get out and put your clothes back on. Like I wanted to break the TV. Yes. So that's a good episode. Season 12.
Does she end up
3.
losing weight?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Does she use soap now?
Nope. Never saw another shower with soap. It's bad.
I gotta write them.
The dookie stain. I just like zoomed in and I made
the cameramen are great.
Bunny be like, I can't watch this.
It.
I did. Bunny be like, I can't watch this while I eat because I'll press the line. Like I'll be like, look, and he like
slurp your noodles while I pause it.
She had her back to me. I was like, turn around for a minute. I need you to look at something.
It's hella
turn
cool.
around.
Look how cool it is.
I need to grow the fuck up. I need to grow up.
I do that shit.
But I was mad because there was only like 5 episodes in that season. They need to continue filming. What's the holdup?
It's the new season.
I have a fascination. So there's also
you
a
do
show
with morbidly obese.
Yes.
Fucking lifestyles.
And their day-to-day life. Yes. There's also a new show on TLC. It's called Too Large. And it's the same thing. The same thing, but it's like longer episodes. That's where I got the picture of me and you in an alternate universe, and they're great. They had the greatest personalities.
Blonde, greasy, slicked ponytail.
You were so defiant and just did not want to get with the program. You were such a problem child, patient. Oh God, I had my shit together. I was.
You were like, dedicated. I'm on a weight loss mission.
I'm not waiting on you, girl. Like I have to fucking get this done. It was a great episode. I think that was episode 1 of Too Large.
You were like, sold.
Yes, I was like, this is great. So that's one I'm into. And then My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now?
Oh,
I'm working through that.
Is there successful stories?
It's revisiting people and, showing how, if did they gain it all back? Are they still on track? Did they become anorexic? Like it's
Has
wild.
anyone gained it all back?
Not that I've seen so far.
Oh, good. That makes me actually happy.
Yeah, me too. Because they say in the beginning of every episode, there's only a 5% success rate for these people to keep the weight off and live lives. And so far, everybody's been good. So
good.
Yeah, it makes me super happy.
Yeah, that actually makes me happy to hear. I spoke about this on Patreon, but just for everybody, I found Uncle Jimmy. So I found fucking Jimmy. Like 2 weeks ago on a Sunday.
We talked about this on Patreon. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I went up to Santa Rosa and was really determined to find him. It took me almost 4 hours. It was the very last place on my list, but I fucking found him and he's alive. And
it ended up being a nice visit. Mm-hmm. Definitely join Patreon so you can hear all
the whole
the
story.
fucking details because it's emotional and really good.
He looks a lot like my dad. A lot.
Yeah.
I cried. But you gotta listen on Patreon to get,
It's such a good story and a good
so
update.
many things on the story. There's so many details of the story. But it's a good update with Chris.
Yeah.
So that was really nice to know he's alive.
For sure.
It made me feel way better for a little bit anyways.
Yeah. And you guys got a good visit in.
Mm-hmm. We ended up true degenerates.
Did you tell him to like keep in touch?
Yeah.
Good.
And I have his new cell phone number.
Oh, good.
Hopefully
he has
doesn't
a phone.
get stolen.
Yeah.
We'll say. So go ahead.
I was going to say that's a good segue into prison story.
Yeah, perfect.
So FCI prison, federal prison in Dublin, is a federal women's prison. Now, when I hear the feds, I think of financial crimes, which are like
white collar,
nonviolent, white collar shit I support, right?
Yeah. Embezzlement.
Usually justified as a result of our fucking government, I feel like. Yeah. So most financial crimes, unless they're done by rich people.
Taking from poor.
Yes. If they're from poor people, I support it.
Yes.
Most of the time. Anyway, that prison is getting shut down. I don't know if you knew or if you saw anything about this, but the feds raided them like a month ago.
The feds raided the federal prison?
Yes.
No.
The FBI came and did a raid and took out a whole bunch of boxes and boxes of documents. And there's been a lot of cases of sexual abuse at the hands of guards and COs and enforcement at that prison. It's a women's prison. So that's terrifying enough as it is, right? But less than a month later now, they've announced that they're shutting down the prison, basically with no notice. And they're also not telling the inmates where the fuck they're going. So there's all these fucking Bay Area people that are like, my mother is there, my niece is there, my sister is there, my daughter is there. Like, they are calling their family members terrified because they're being told that it's closing down immediately because of not being up to code. Mm-hmm. And they're not giving anybody any idea where they're going. That, you know how scary that is? You already don't have any control over your own faculties or anything.
Nothing.
You can't even use the fucking bathroom when you want to, when you're in fucking jail. But then this, like, that has to be such a terrifying claustrophobic feeling when I fucking read about that and then watched these
Are they putting them in another Fed prison? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they will. But they could be across the country. Right. Like, who knows? And you know, the way those are privately owned, it's like, who do you go to? The highest bidder?
I was just going to say that.
It's so fucked up and scary.
Say that shit.
It's so scary. And, you know, it's a corrupt Bay Area prison. And I feel really bad for the families and for the fucking inmates. And
we have the worst
These
system.
are nonviolent offenders. You know what I mean? And I just feel like they deserve to have some
dignity.
Let
them know.
And explanation more than just, oh, you're leaving. Oh, well, like, shut up and we'll let you know when you get on the bus.
You have no fucking rights. You shut up. That's fucked up.
It's
because
scary.
It's not like they're on death row for raping and murdering a family.
Yeah.
Tell them where the fuck they're going.
Yeah. And
That's
like what's
up.
happening and like, God, I hate it. And watching the people's families like plead. There was an attorney that, like, there's a video circulating of him about he was trying to dig and get as much information as they can, but they're not telling him anything either. It's just a scary, fucked up situation when people that are in control of your freedom,
power trips,
are secretive and like corrupt and like you can't do anything about it. Like, that's scary.
That's a terrifying feeling.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my worst fears.
Hell yeah. That's, I mean, I'm already so, like, if I got sentenced to do a year in jail, I would kill myself. I can't do it. Just the claustrophobia and the panicking and the just everything, I wouldn't make it. So reading about this like sent me into like a baby panic attack because I was like, I can't even imagine how I would react.
Seriously, you know, I read something today and it was saying that it's kind of on the subject as far as control, right? You have no control.
Yeah.
It was saying that self-isolating can a lot of the times be a trauma response due to being in control and protecting.
That's more comfortable than
your
lack
feelings
of control. Yeah.
Because you're 100% safe when you're by yourself.
Absolutely. You can control the sound, the smells, all the things that could upset you and fucking send you into discomfort. You know, you can control that. Yeah.
It's very, I can relax when I'm sitting in my car.
Yeah.
I don't have to be on high alert and fucking hyper anything, you know? And it made a lot of sense.
The only good thing I can say is that they will go to another federal prison, which again is nonviolent offenders. And like, yeah, most fed, like, you know, I'm not an expert, but like people that I know that have done time in federal prison have gone for like big drug stuff and like financial crimes.
Right.
So like at least they're not going to go to like a regular prison where you're with like, you know, violent, scary people, fucking whoever. But still, like, them women been through enough. Like, you've been being...
It's psychological.
Yeah.
It's psychological abuse. And it's intentional. It's very fucking intentional.
You think that after being in trouble and having these crimes committed with these women at this place, you would be more delicate with the transition, right? Yeah, I think so.
Power trips.
You'd think that they would want to make the transition as smooth as possible for these people, but they're not. It's fucked up. So I don't know if you have family there. Like, I'm sorry that they're going through this, and I hope that it's like smooth. That terrifies me. The
fucking prison system. I hate prison systems, the rainbows, but the prison system is so fucking fucked up.
It's already a joke. There's no rehabilitation. There's no fucking, it's all
slave labor.
Yeah.
For profit.
Yeah.
God damn.
Speaking of financial crimes, the IRS is playing hella fucking games. I don't know if you saw this, but in Atlanta...
I tried to get someone on the phone again today.
I told you it has to be like 7 a.m.
I did.
Yeah, you still couldn't?
Nope. It kept hanging up on me.
Did it say what time the phone lines open?
Nope.
Maybe you could find that online. Because you really have to like... It has to be before
show
they
up
open.
At fucking the office.
Yeah, maybe that. I don't know. But they're playing games with everybody nationwide. And in Atlanta... They sent letters to a lot of fucking people, thousands of people, that they had to verify their identity in person in order to get their tax refund. So, you know, people are not playing about their fucking money. We're all starving right now. Like, I think the economy is the worst it's ever been since we've been alive.
Why Atlanta?
This is just one. Texas is dealing with it too. I don't remember the city, but in Atlanta, they sent these letters out. So they designated a day on the weekend for this verification, right? Hundreds of people came and camped out at like 6 a.m. It was supposed to be from 9 to 4 that they do these verifications, right? For some reason, they stopped it at 2 p.m. They cut it off. They were like, you guys could come back like May 18th. We'll do it again. What? People were about to lose their fucking minds. There were people that camped out in chairs from 6 a.m. waiting till 9 and were told to go home.
Oh my God.
And they never got to them. So like, stop playing with people's fucking money. Like that, like... What are you talking about? Since when have anybody ever got a letter that you have to verify your identity in person? A city like that, huge fucking city like that.
That's why I said why.
Texas also, I read, is going through a similar thing. I hope they don't play them games over here, but like, what the fuck is going on?
I'll drive there first thing in the fucking morning. I'll be like, girls, you stay home from school today.
Like, burn everything down. That's where I'm at with everything. Like, premium gas is like $6.17.
Oh my God.
A fucking gallon. Like, I'm about to get roller skates. Like, I'm so fucking tired of living right now.
And we have cars that you have to put premium in.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking fun.
tired of fucking living right now. It's a joke.
Every facet and corner they can fucking bleed
you. They fuck you.
They're bleeding you.
I went and grabbed like a few groceries yesterday because I was making something for dinner that I shouldn't even have made because I made chicken and it tasted like dog. I'm tired of eating meat and tasting dog when I'm eating meat. And
what'd you make?
Fucking chicken shish kebabs.
And they was
chicken
dog
skewers.
Shish kebabs?
You know, I hella marinate my meat.
Yeah.
I hella season the fuck out my meat. I don't just make meat with salt and pepper. You know what I mean? No weird shit.
You just throw it on there.
I try to like disguise it as much as possible because I'm not a meat fan. Bunny's not a meat fan. Peas ain't even finna look at it. She's eating mac and cheese. She's
like, that's not a nugget, bitch.
No. So I make this chicken yesterday and I could still, I think I described it when we record. I don't know, maybe just to you. When I'm eating meat, sometimes I taste the smell of dog.
Ugh.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like a very meat taste and it makes me want to throw up. And I tasted it last night.
Sometimes when I fucking eat meat, it tastes like iron, like blood, and it just makes me think of like arteries and vessels.
Maybe that's what it is. I can't describe it. I'm like, oh, I taste dog again. Like I can't fucking do it. Like, So anyway, my point of last night was I went to the grocery store. I got like 4 or 5 things. Excuse me. It is cheaper to get groceries from Target. Did you know that?
Yeah, especially pantry items.
But I'm talking about bell peppers, chicken breast, milk, and eggs and cheese. All fucking so much cheaper. Produce, they don't have much produce at the one, that we go to. But bell peppers for sure are half the price of the same pack.
The avocados are cheaper.
That I bought yesterday. And I was just like, this pisses me the fuck off. Because I just bought this shit last night. Each item was like double the price. I went on the app because I had to get diapers. And so I'm on the Target app. And I feel like everything I had just bought came up and it was half the price of what I spent at the grocery store for each individual item. Same thing.
Yeah, Target is, especially when you're getting cereal and chips.
Cereal
and
for
granola
sure.
bars, mac and cheese. Way cheaper. Oatmeal, way cheaper than the grocery store. Could not believe
it. Yeah, so there's another little hack for you guys.
Target, be out the way. Well, not necessarily, but for me, the grocery store is closer.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like...
Well, yeah, you got to factor in gas.
They upcharge you for fucking convenience. You know what I mean? It's fucked up.
It is.
It's very dystopian, dude.
It is. Where are we?
Hell.
I'm tired of it.
Ooh, speaking of fucking hell. So, I've been utilizing my Audible app right now because I had like 11 free credits and they were set to expire. Some of them half.
So you could lose them?
Yeah.
That's more bullshit. Add it to the list.
Right.
Why would those credits expire? They should be yours for life. That you own them. They're yours.
Yes, I've been paying for this app for years.
Do not get me started.
$15 a month for years I've been paying for Audible.
Why the fuck would they expire? Just, oh my God. All right.
So I used them. I first bought, a few books on Palestine. I bought fucking The Jakarta Method, Brittany. Then I bought Hugh Hefner's wife when he died's book, Crystal Hefner's book. That was good. She breaks down what living in the mansion was like, how she ended up in there. It's basically her life story.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Kind of from a, I don't want to say a poor me, but I was a victim of circumstances and I ended up there, right?
There was so much trafficking and shit going on there. I wonder if she was sheltered from it.
So,
because if you watch that fucking documentary, you're like, why is that still a company? Why does that name still exist?
Oh my God,
it's disgusting.
Wait. So when she spoke of other women, his other girlfriends and stuff, she didn't say bad things about them. She said if they had a disagreement or something, but she never was like, she was a bitch, she was dumb, never. So then I'm like, let me hear Holly Madison's book, right? The ex-girlfriend.
In contrast, yeah.
She was a little mean.
About the wife?
Yes.
Oh.
Basically the same exact details regarding life at the mansion, though. Yeah. Very similar. So then it recommended for me. I finished that. I listened to it on 2 times speed.
Yeah.
A book called The Playground. And it's written by Jennifer, Saganor. Now, her connection to the Playboy Mansion is... Whoa.
Okay. Acid in your throat.
God damn. Her father was one of Hugh Hefner's best friends. He was a doctor. He was known as Doc or Dr. Feelgood.
Did you ever watch the documentary?
Parts of it, I never
He's
got
in it
to
a lot.
He's a sick
He's
motherfucker.
a motherfucker. Yes.
So
yeah,
that's her dad.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God. He started bringing her to the mansion when she was 5 years old.
Yeah, they show pictures of her and everything.
She fucking watched people fucking by 6.
Yes.
Had an affair. Well, that's how they describe it. And she describes it in the book as an affair with Hugh Hefner's girlfriend, Kendall, at the time. Kendall's a grown woman. She was 14. The amount of...
It's disgusting.
At one point... Her and her father are fucking the same woman. Her dad's a piece of shit. Piece of shit. Her book goes so much more into the dirty details.
I feel like, is it the book version of the documentary? Because they talked
the playground?
about... Yeah, I wonder if it is. Let me see the name of the documentary real quick.
I don't know if she had a ghostwriter with her.
Because all of this was a big part of it. And they even talked about how animals were introduced and like a lot of the bunnies were pressured to fuck animals, dogs, and fucking sick shit.
Girl talks about Ron Jeremy going in there and just shoving his fingers in Playmates. Like,
yes.
What the fuck?
Okay, it's called Secrets of Playboy. Is that the one that I watched? Wait, that might not be the one that I watched because I thought it was on like HBO or something. We talked about it once upon a time.
We did.
Because the shit blew my mind. Whatever network it was on, I subscribed just to watch that. And I was like, oh my fuck.
Now I want to go watch it.
Yeah, I like the sick shit. But I was just like, this is like, God damn, I was not expecting it. And I have a personal friend that was in Playboy not long ago, maybe 5 years ago. And I was like, oh my God, like that's such a huge accomplishment and so proud and blah, blah, blah. I have a cousin that was the creative art director for Playboy for years. And I was like, oh my God, like that's such a big deal for our family and blah, blah, blah. And I was all proud of him.
You're like, don't tell anybody.
And then I watched that and I was like, I would never want to be connected to that name, to that company. I don't care who owns it now because, they're not tied to it anymore. Hugh Hefner's family, whatever. I don't care. I would not want any connection at all, just knowing what was revealed.
I highly fucking recommend.
Maybe it was Secrets of Playboy.
If you're...
Oh, I think there's more than one. Sorry. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, watch it. And I'll probably listen to that.
It's fucking good. The amount of fucking celebrities. She is a teenager, is at this house party. A girl starts ODing. They don't call the cops. They put her in a room upstairs to die.
Yeah.
She dies. Like,
yeah.
Holy fucking shit. It's very good.
Yeah.
And it will make you fucking be so disgusted. So disgusted.
Yeah. That's gross.
It's just, I don't even want to give away any more details. It's just really fucking good. I'm gonna listen to it. 3 books regarding Playboy and women who had experiences there.
You're obsessing.
Hers is fucking, I did. I was like, I want to read all the ones regarding this right now.
Yeah, the documentary I watched, it was just so many former employees and like, right-hand man, she was super key in all of it. Talked about a lot of her experiences. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, and she was there during late 70s, all through the 80s, early 90s. Just it's very, they're a different fucking breed. Disgusting. Not her, but those men.
I just wish that shit would have came out when he was alive so that he could be held responsible. You know what I mean? It's just like another man that got away with a bunch of fucking abuse. It's very angering.
And so in his wife, the one who was married to him when he died, in her book, she speaks about how she was told and drilled into her to only say nice things. And it took her a really long time to finally
A lot of the girls did not
truth.
like her. And they held her responsible for a lot of shit for like not having their back and stuff too. Like they didn't really speak kindly of her.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's fucking, all 3 of those books are good, but that last one, my jaw was hanging open like, oh my God.
Yeah.
The way that they're letting this little girl, the shit they're doing in front of this little fucking girl.
And with her. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's totally fine because they're all fucking
rich,
sex crazed maniacs with no
drug addled,
with no one to answer to. Like there were cops that were coming to the parties and getting sucked and shit. And so it's like they didn't care.
Cops would show up and they would hand them fucking courtside seat to the Lakers and shit. And tell them
girls.
to come back afterwards.
Yeah. Girls were given to everybody. Yep. So like, you know, no one was finna.
No one got to say so.
Accountable.
Take your shirt off. Go in the room.
God.
Like it was fucking gross.
It's like when shit comes out about Hollywood now, I don't have doubts ever because the shit been going on.
Yeah.
Been for forever.
Decades. I don't doubt any of it. None of it. Mm-mm. But those are good to listen to.
I have some write-ins.
Same.
Let me see. This one is pretty long. I'm going to start this one. Oh, I hope I didn't.
Really quick before we get into them, did you see the Louisiana Supreme Court ruling regarding speaking of disgusting fucking people? The Louisiana Supreme Court ruled that priests have a right to fucking not be sued by their victims.
It's like a property clause.
Property right.
Property right. Yeah. What is that? That you cannot be sued for sex crimes. But you can be murdered, so...
And you better not get an abortion.
Yeah, right. Because that's another charge for you. I can't. I don't know where we live, but I want out. I didn't ask to be here.
The amount of abuse toward children and no protection for children is fucking... It's beyond mind-blowing. I just don't even have words anymore, honestly.
Mm-mm. It's like everywhere you go, school... fucking church, wherever, all these places that you're supposed to be safe. None of these adults are vetted. Like, and if they do get caught doing something, they don't really get in trouble like they should.
Right.
It's sad.
It is.
Okay. This is some advice. Well, just stop me if we did this one. Okay. I don't think we did. Hey, aunties. It's anonymous. So I wanted to write in for some relationship advice. I'll try to keep it short and sweet, but the crystal in me might end up giving way too many details.
Good girl.
About 4 nights ago, I went through my husband's phone. I know if I feel the need to even look through the phone, that's already a big red flag, but I've been having the feelings to do so, especially because last year we had probably the roughest year of our whole relationship. We had a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, soon to be 2-year-old. So having 2 kids back to back, being a stay-at-home mom and being the sole breadwinner obviously took a toll on our relationship. Girl, wait, she's the sole breadwinner and has 2 little kids. Okay.
No.
However, since the beginning of this year, it felt like we really turned over a new page and have been good, or so I thought. I was able to get into his Google Drive. He has an Android. And I was just looking through the pictures and I came across a screenshot. It was a female name and it was his coworker. Mind you, he has mentioned a few females that he works with, but this one I never heard of. The screenshot was his lock screen and the notification of a text that she had sent. All I was able to see was, quote, "You know how you always," with a number 3 in bold, meaning she has sent other messages as well that he hadn't read. I know it's pretty insignificant, but it raised a lot of red flags for me, understandably. So I go to grab his phone to try to find this contact, and it's not in his phone anymore. I look for the text thread, no longer in his phone either. I just happened to accidentally come across the screenshot. Mind you, I'm in his Google Drive. So this is stuff that has been backed up, but the actual screenshot was no longer in his phone. So he traced back steps and went as far as to delete the screenshot as well. And that's when I started to spiral, bitch. I ended up confronting him about it the next morning by saying, "Hey, what were the name of your female coworkers again?" And he starts naming names, and then he mentions this girl's name. And I go, oh, you never mentioned her before. Are you guys close? And he immediately starts asking me why I'm asking. Again, I start to get suspicious, tell him he has this one chance, be honest. And I need him to be honest right now. I can tell he's getting really nervous, and he ends up telling me that he only talked to her for a few days, just about work stuff on the phone. And then he realized that it was getting weird, so he stopped talking to her. And that was a year ago in January 2023. I don't know if I'm overreacting, but the fact that he deleted all of this and went this long without mentioning it to me to make sure that it never comes up makes me super suspicious that it wasn't just a work thing, especially because I remember in January 2023, I was 6 months postpartum with our 1-year-old. I was the heaviest I have ever been, and our relationship was starting to fall apart. I remember crying my eyes out at night, telling him that we needed to connect more because he does work a lot, which I'm super thankful for, but I felt disconnect and I never knew what it was. And now finding this out, I don't know how to feel, especially because I don't really have a lot of evidence to go off of. And I don't know if I should break apart my family over this because, like you ladies, I am also a very zero tolerance type of bitch. And he's known that since the beginning. There's kids involved, and he's such a great dad. I don't know what to do. Ever since I confronted him, he didn't go to work for 4 days straight. Today is the day he went back to work, and he feels like he stayed here to make sure that I don't leave. And that scares me because this is all actions of a guilty person. Please knock some sense into me because I do not know what to do.
So he deleted the text thread and the screenshots? And even out of the deleted ones?
So these are behaviors and actions of a cheater, of someone that knows what they're doing, knows how to hide shit. He never would have brought this up if you didn't fucking find anything and bring it up to him. There's no way to know if he's telling the truth, and that alone would make me not want to fuck with him.
Yes, because
bitch, now every time you make me mad, that's where my brain is going. I'm not finna play this suspicion game every fucking time I get mad at you or you go somewhere. Now the trust is fucked up.
Right. Now I can't fucking trust you.
So once the trust gets fucked up, there's no point.
Even if he cheated or not.
Right.
The trust is fucked up.
Yeah. And you can't prove that what you're telling me is the truth. Even if you had that bitch come talk to me, I'm not finna believe her now.
And
yeah, no, fuck all that.
You staying home for 4 days.
To make sure I didn't leave. You're guilty.
Because if I'm talking to a coworker, number one, I'm not going to delete any of it because it's not going to be fucked up.
Right.
But if I did.
He's saying he talked to her for a few days and then it got to be too much or it got to be weird. So he ended it. And
so you didn't say, hey, babe, my coworker was just hell out of line. Because if I had an out of line coworker, I'm going to tell. You know?
Yeah.
The fact that he fucking stayed home, that is like, I'm not staying home.
And he could be a great dad and he could be a great breadwinner and all that shit is great, but he's not a great partner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now I'm not finna trust you. And you had a feeling, you felt a disconnect back then when you were going through postpartum and needed a strong partner to have your back. That's when the shit was going on. And then you felt something right now to make you fucking go looking in the first place. Get rid of him, please. Get rid of him. Your intuition is not telling you to go look for old shit. Your intuition is telling you something is weird now. So start looking. And that's how I feel.
I agree. I agree that something is wrong. Your stomach's not going to get sick and tell you, you know what feeling I'm talking about, and tell you, go check that shit for no reason. Because usually when you look, you find.
Hell yeah.
You know? Your trust is broken. Let's just start right there. Your trust is broken. I would have him go stay somewhere else. I'm not saying fucking end it 100%, but he would have to fucking leave. He would have to leave, and he would have to fucking prove himself Like, for real. We would have to
also,
start
like,
over.
are you the type that could get over something like that?
Right.
Are you the type that can be accepting of that? Have you ever cheated? Because if you haven't, I don't think you're going to get over that. I'd be able to get over shit like that because I'd be a fucking cheater. If I was not a cheater, I would never get over no shit like that.
I would struggle bad.
No.
Really
that's
bad.
A deal breaker. If I don't cheat, that's a deal breaker.
For sure.
Like, no. Absolutely fucking not.
For sure. The fact that he deleted all of it.
Yeah. So, like,
come on.
And then you told him what you looked for. So you probably can't even go back and look again because he's going to really clean up shit now. You just taught him to be smarter, to be more careful is what you did. And so I hate that for you.
I hate it.
I hate that. And I get it. Like, you have little kids too. So it's like you want, you know, like a family for them and all that, you know, them thoughts when your kids are little.
But you're going to be stressed out. Every time he does something, you're going to wonder.
Yeah.
You're going to micromanage everything. You're going to fucking snoop all the time. You're going to constantly wonder. You're going to make yourself
You're going to
sick.
resent him. Like, how could you not?
Yep.
How could you not? Bitch, now I don't even trust you because you're fucking around with bitches at work. You're out of pocket. Bitch, now I don't even trust you at work. Like, goddamn, you're this great provider. You're fucking around at work.
Right.
Like, in my mind, you're fucking at work.
You're fucking on the clock.
Yeah. No. Nope. No, thank you. I don't want it. It's not worth it to me. You got to decide if it's worth it to you. And if that's something you can get over. But if it's going to torment you and cause problems and stress and anxiety and worry and suspicion and all that unnecessary drama that I don't deal with, I don't wish that on anybody.
No, I don't.
I think you would be happy alone and not having to worry about some dirtbag fucking being a bitch behind your back.
And I've been cheated on. I remember that fucking feeling.
Yeah.
That shit made me go.
Listen, when you get that feeling, listen. You don't just get that because you're mad one day. No. You get that for a fucking reason. Listen.
That fucking feeling made me go from a size fucking 13 to a size 2 in like fucking 2.5 months from stress.
You do not want that feeling.
Fuck no. Fuck no. God damn.
I would rather somebody do it in my face than like behind my back like that. Cause it just feels so deceitful. Like, we're supposed to be so tight. Yeah. We're never going to be tight again because you did something now that, like, I'm never going to look at you the same.
I just risked my life carrying your babies, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And you knew I was like the heaviest I ever been and dealing with postpartum. Like,
oh my God.
And that was the time you chose. Oh no, you have to go. You're a
mother. Fucker.
You gotta go. I'm gonna make you pay for hella extra shit out of guilt. You gotta go.
No.
Like, no, you have to leave. I hope you work that out. Please update us.
Yeah, and I'm sorry.
You have to really ask yourself, like, is it worth it to you? Do you think you could get over it? Some people can. Like, shit. My mom is an idiot that got fucking cheated on severely and fucking lives life like la la la, like it never fucking happened. And I'd be like, are you crazy? Like, how does your brain work like that? But I don't believe she ever fully got over it. You know what I'm saying? I think she just lives in denial, but like a very
compartmentalizes stuffs.
Yeah. But like not even to be happy, like not even a pleasant. I think there's always suspicion. How could there not be?
No, for real. Like I said, last relationship, I was cheated on. It's always like that.
Yeah.
You're going to drive yourself crazy.
You ruined it. And now there's no fixing that because I'm never going to trust your word for shit.
No, it's pretty fucking horrible. All right.
Do you have one?
I have hell of them for us.
Okay,
so I'll let you read this one. It's a lie. I'll read this one. Hey, aunties. This is a late birthday shout out to myself. March 5th is my birthday, and my Pisces brain dropped the ball and forgot to put this in sooner, probably because I've always hated my birthday. Anyway, flirty, 31 and thriving. Not really, though. LOL. I hate everyone. I wrote it exactly a year ago.
It's from me. I wrote it. Except I love my birthday. So.
You do.
Yeah.
I wrote
but I just hate everyone else.
Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote in exactly a year ago about escaping an alcoholic cheating relationship with my ex-fiance and starting a new life with my weenie dogs. I remember with my weenie dogs, and just want to let y'all know you mean so much to me. We told her fucking good job.
Good girl.
I just want to let y'all know you mean so much to me, and have made this last year of healing easier. I've come such a long way in my journey of self-love and independence and working on my mental health and PTSD. Lots of love and appreciation to y'all and my besties that I've turned onto this podcast. We talk about it every time a new episode comes out. Also, shout out to those bitches for throwing me the cutest surprise party after the initial anxiety breakdown from being genuinely surprised. Making my year by going around in a circle saying why they are thankful for me.
Shut up.
Like, how am I so lucky to have these people?
Oh my God. I love
cry.
that for you.
Also, you can absolutely say my name because I'm not hiding anything. LOL. Love you both so much. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Warmly, Dolly.
Happy birthday. Name. Best name. Best love you, wiener Dolly. Dogs. My dream dogs.
I hope you have great tits like
great
Dolly Parton.
Birthday. Great people going in a circle.
Saying why they're
praising
thankful.
You. I love that for you. Happy birthday.
To do that for me.
That's a bitch. No. That's great.
You see what I got.
That's gay. I'm not doing that.
You need to be extra gay with me. No. I love being fucking gay to her. It makes her awkward.
That's great. I love that, Dolly.
Happy birthday, Dolly.
I wish my name was Dolly.
I'll call you Dolly.
Okay. Okay, I have one. Okay. Hi, Theas. I hope all is well. Y'all asked for a lie, so here is one of mine.
That's what I was going to give you to read, too.
So when I was 20, I was dating 2 guys at the same time. Good girl. Mm-hmm. One had a job and a car, and the other was a bum-ass fool. Obviously, the bum one was the one I liked. Why does that happen? Why do we do that?
Why? Because we love fucking art projects.
Yes, we love a challenge.
God damn.
Obviously, the bum was the one I liked, and the other one I used as an excuse to go out with my boyfriend. So I went to a party with R, the bum fool, that had no car. Now that I think of it, I don't know how he got there.
He rode his bike on his pegs.
Anyways, I was dancing with R, and out of nowhere, I see M, the one with the car.
You run out the back door.
At the party, and I calmly told R I had to use the restroom that was inside of the house. By the way, I have no idea who told M where I was. Anyways, so R followed me and M followed us inside the house. I tell R he can use the restroom first. And as soon as R closed the door, I ran out that house. Why is that something I would have done?
Yes.
Absolutely. Good girl. Oh my God. M followed me while screaming at me. So I acted pissed off and yelled at him. Let's fucking go. Did I write this? You
turned it around like a manipulator.
Yes, you flip it and then you take the upper hand. So I get in his car and M drives out like a maniac asking who the fuck that was, blah, blah, blah. So I act stupid and I say, I don't fucking know. I was just dancing with him and I had to pee. So he followed me to the restroom. I really wanted to fucking tell him the truth, but I know he would have told my mom about bum ass. I know M did not believe me and kept asking me who the fuck that guy was because I looked too happy.
With your bum.
Bitch, don't be in there looking happy with the bum, bitch. Be cool. Play it off.
You done gave him $20 earlier for cigarettes and a bottle.
Y'all was in there happy. When he got to my house, he wouldn't let me go inside, so I decided to walk away. What? Okay. I figured that if I walked away and went around the block, that when I made it back home, he would be gone. He fucking followed me. And when we were pretty far away from my house, I thought, if I run as fast as I can, I can beat him to my house and I can go inside and shut the door so he will be forced to leave.
Oh God, that's a terrible feeling.
I forgot to mention that M was a heavy man. So I take off running. This is ridiculous. Tell me why this motherfucker sprints past me. My sister was just getting home with her friend, so they saw us running towards them. I would have panicked. Oh my God.
I'd have been screaming help.
She then asked, why are you guys racing? Anyways, I denied knowing R for months and continued to date both of them for a couple more months until I got bored with them. They never found out about each other. Anyways, fuck both of them. Hold on, where was my spot? Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. That's
Anyways,
so much
fuck both
work.
of them. My sister also listens and loves you ladies. She's the one who put me on, so she's going to die when she hears this. Shout out to Natalia and Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
What a great story.
That is fucking
I'm glad
great.
you were juggling them, but I think you kept the bum for too long.
Envisioning her racing dude
With
down
a heavy
the street.
man darting towards her sister. I would have screamed like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I would have been screaming fire so someone would have came out and fucking got him. The fact you just left the bum boyfriend at the party, though, is so fucking great.
Let him go in the bathroom and took off. I love that. I love that.
So funny. The shit we do when we're younger.
Yeah, and older sometimes.
No, for real. The art projects, dude.
God, can they end ever? They can end now. I think I'm done with those.
Yeah. The artist days.
Enough is enough. God.
Oh, God. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, I might have one too. Hold on. I think I have one more.
So this just says, my life has been falling apart. My 5-year-old son had to get 3 stitches on his chin.
No.
He slipped while running into his room. He's fine now. That was yesterday morning before work.
A boy.
Yeah. Today at 5 a.m, I woke up to a jail cell.
What?
A jail call, bitch.
Oh,
I need
God.
glasses.
No, don't wake up in there.
A jail call. Of course, it was my man. The DEA picked him up and he's getting deported, which now in turn means I have to move out of my place because I can't afford it without him. I now have to ask my mom to stay at her place so I can figure something out. My mom and I do not get along when we live together. Oh, and I just spent $560 getting a spare key fob for my car since my man got arrested with it. Yay, life. Anyways, you ladies have really gotten me through some hard times. You guys have no idea just how much listening to y'all really helps. Please keep it up. Love you, ladies.
Thank God you have a mom, even though that you guys don't get along living together. I'm happy you have somewhere to go with your baby.
For sure.
To figure shit out. You know it's going to get better. Like, just take it on the chin and fucking keep going.
You hear our shit. It be falling apart all the time. God damn.
We've had to restart many times. You got this. I'm very sorry about your man. I hope he can come back or y'all work it out, figure it out.
Fuck.
Yeah. Stress.
That's a lot.
I'm glad your baby's chin is okay. No. That would fucking send me into tears.
No, for real. Poor baby. Okay. This is a long one. I have a few long ones.
All right, let me do this. I think this is a birthday real quick. I think it is.
Go for it.
Can I shout out? Can I shout out my friend Becky, pretty please? We have bonded over the pod years ago, and we've been invested ever since. Since COVID, we don't work in the office together anymore, so I haven't got to see her, but I saw her today, and we talked about y'all and the show. I just want to thank y'all for helping us through bullshit in life and giving us another thing to reunite over. I just want to tell her that she's amazing and she's not alone, and thank you for being there for her if she was. And I'm always here for her no matter what, no matter the time or distance. Much love to her and y'all. P.S. I've been faithfully waiting for the fish to need a doorbell. Oh, I love that.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for taking your shift and being responsible, being a responsible bell worker. I love that.
Fuck.
What's wrong?
It's
down. It's a downer.
Yeah, a little bit. I love her waiting for the fish doorbell.
I do.
I hope you get one for your birthday.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
For your birthday. That was just a shout out.
I thought she said birthday. Oh, she wanted to shout out her friend.
Yeah. I'm like, for your birthday.
Well, I hope you get a fish doorbell.
I hope you get one on
for
your
birthday.
On your shift.
Fuck. Well, that's really sweet. God. Yeah. I don't know why I heard birthday.
It was just a shout out.
That's sweet. Yes. All right. This is a little bit of a downer, I'm assuming.
Okay.
It's long. Let's see if I can make it through. Okay. All right. Hello, you two gorgeous souls. It's your poorest patron here.
Oh.
I'm our poorest patron.
No, for real.
I can't thank you guys enough for the space you create for all of us dysfunctioners. I could go on and on about how special this community is, but I'm going to try and keep it short. I feel obligated to be the voice for this couple who are being bullied out of their home. I know the universe is watching over this community, and I hope this helps push and align their stars a little. A little context for Crystal, but leaving out the whole page of context for Pat. I have a good friend whose parents moved from Wisconsin to Portland after retiring. I have a good friend whose parents moved from Wisconsin to Portland after retiring, knowing no one out there to live with their daughter who is maybe 33.
They moved out there to live with their daughter.
Okay.
And they don't know anyone out there.
Okay. Thank you. My brain wasn't fucking computing it. Genuinely kind, good people who don't need to be taken care of. And the daughter, well, here is the letter that she wrote to her parents. She fucking titled it Independence Day. If you ever sent me a motherfucking letter.
I'm like, surprise. Happy Independence Day. It's over. That's really cold. Like, what the fuck?
Okay. Please allow us to read this letter to completion with no interruption. This has been months and months of conversations, frustration, tears, and deliberation. We have been facilitating back and forth on what our options are, and we have come to the conclusion that this living situation is not working for us.
Wait, the parents wrote this or the daughter?
It says, here is the letter she wrote her parents.
Okay, so maybe she got kids or a boyfriend or something?
Maybe.
Okay. Or we?
Yeah.
This goes by we? I don't know. All right.
We have not been happy, and we feel it will be best if we live separately. We understand that this is awkward, but this is our decision, and we are past the point of trying to make it work. Over this past year, we have diligently been going to not only individual, but couples counseling to sort out difficult and uncomfortable situations. We both have difficulty in setting boundaries and both have a hard time having hard conversations, but have been putting in a lot of work on ourselves in relationships. There's been a constant common denominator that we can't seem to sort out while also maintain our current living situation and a relationship with you.
They're like, we fucking hate you.
Right. I hope you die. We do not want resentment to build up to a point that the relationship is damaged. We have discussed and crunched the numbers, and we are going to continue living in this house. We are willing to help you move, but we want to be clear that we are not going to be in charge of your move, nor are we in charge of packing your items or finding an alternative place to live. We will sort out how to pay you back the $87,000 for the down payment of the house.
Oh, I'm sorry. Stop right there. What? Oh, you're awfully indignant for somebody that borrowed 85 bands from me and my retired spouse that birthed
and
you.
And you got nerve to bitch hand me something that says Independence Day, bitch? What part of that $87,000 motherfucking dollar loan screams independence to you, bitch?
Okay, finish it before we fucking go off. Oh my God. They gotta be white. Not to be like that, but the entitlement and
For
the fucking,
sure.
Are you spoiled? And Caucasian, maybe.
For sure. It is your decision on what you would like to do regarding the cats. We can keep them, you can take them, or we can split them up. This is not the time to discuss our emotions. We are past that phase. For this reason, we are happy to discuss how we separate, but will not discuss what went wrong with the current situation, nor how to fix it. We don't want to throw stones, nor have them chucked at us. We would like to make this as amicable as possible. If you want to discuss our emotions, we can coordinate and schedule a virtual group therapy session. But at this point, the decision has been made. We understand that it will take a little bit of time for you to figure out where and how to go. So we will give you a grace period to sort out your next moves and get it in place. However, we do need to discuss and set a deadline for when this will happen. Since then, the parents have moved into a retirement community, don't have their money, and are sleeping on the floor. This wacky bitch is changing the locks, not communicating about what is going on with their money, and constantly being an awful person to the people who brought her ugly stank ass into this world. How dumb can you be to not understand there wouldn't be a house to kick anyone out of if it wasn't for her fucking parents? What kind of special stupid? I would have already been on my way, but I care for my friend and wasn't going to put his sister on blast. But Stacy, fuck off, you bitch. I can't imagine being such a bitch and not worrying about the karma that is going to come back to me. Any advice, ideas, legal contacts would be greatly appreciated. Stacy. You fucking cunt. Bitch, you give them fucking parents back that $87,000.
The house is going on the market.
Bitch.
You're getting the fuck out. The house is going on the market.
My ass.
You had your retired parents come live with you and put the down payment.
They gave you part of their retirement, you fucking cunt.
Oh my God. And now you're kicking them out so coldly. Will not discuss it. Will not talk about anything. Just get out.
Bitch, we're going to court.
Oh my God. I wish they were in California because California has renters' rights and fucking the way
you'd have to give a 60-day notice.
You could, if they were in California, they could just never put the parents out. It would go so well for the parents if they were in California. But I think they said Portland, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how that goes. I would just pray that the house is in the parents' name. Being that they put the down payment, I hope they weren't like, here, put it in your name. Here's $87,000.
Send us
my God,
the address of the home so all our Portland listeners can just stand outside Stacy's house and fucking sing 24/7
and camp out on the grass
and fucking bang pots and pans.
Day.
Stacy, you're a bitch.
Oh my God.
I
cannot even fathom.
Listen.
It was funny up until the point where we'll figure it out how to pay you back the $87,000.
But you get out. Don't ask us questions.
No.
Get out.
And we're not talking about it. Maybe we could do like a Zoom or something.
And my thing is, I'm assuming they had to have been pretty decent parents to give her loan her the down payment in the first place.
And
there ain't nobody that would give me $87,000.
$87. No. Like, come on. Oh my God. That's insane. It sounds like Stacy has a brother that's this person's friend, and the brother needs to kick off and
go beat Stacy's husband's ass.
Yes. Beat Stacy's ass.
Do you got a wife, brother? Whoop Stacy's ass.
Stacy needs her ass whooped immediately. And then the house needs to go on the market. If that's the case, we're finna sell the house.
Absolutely. You don't get to live here neither, bitch.
No, you absolutely don't. You didn't put no money into it. Let me hope the parents get something back for it. There's some kind of equity and they can go on about their way.
We're about to play real Independence Day.
Yeah, she's not finna continue to live in that house and put them. How old are they? And they're sleeping on the floor in a retirement community. This is insane.
Like, you're an entitled brat.
Call in the troops. Call in the brother.
Tires off Stacy's car.
Call the brother. Call any other family. Round them up. Call everybody, because that's insane. Stacy is abusive.
You can tell she's been a little brat.
Yeah.
The fact that you titled the letter to your fucking parents, bitch, that loaned you $87,000 fucking dollars for a new home.
I hope their names are somewhere on the house. Like, God. But even if not, she acknowledged in writing that she was given the fucking money. So I think an attorney can work with that.
Absolutely.
That's admission that you owe money. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, just seek an attorney.
I would start calling lawyers.
Yeah, immediately.
I would explain the situation and I would just keep going.
Take the tires off her car every time she gets them.
Seriously. Fucking dude.
Every single time.
You can take them fucking lug nuts off real fucking quick.
Yep.
Get them tires.
And like, if they can't, I don't know. She would never know peace. She would never know peace. I would make it to where like she would lose every job she ever had. She would not be able to afford a mortgage by herself. I would terrorize them. Like, you're not going to live in peace in the house that I made possible. No,
right.
You're not. You and your partner. No, that's out.
I can't believe the nerve and entitlement. It's mind blowing
to anyone, but to your parents. Oh, you're insane. You're
Naya
fucking
got nerve
crazy.
to tell me it's Independence Day after I just give her 87 grand.
Yeah, no, you will never know peace.
God damn. To the person who wrote this, if anybody on Patreon, because you know this gets posted there first.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone on Patreon has some resources or lawyers in the area or anything that could help this listener that wrote in, can you please comment it under the episode?
Please.
Because this is insane. Okay, there's I can't fucking believe that shit. Sorry. All right. You want to read this one?
Yeah.
I'm
Can you save that cigarette?
Till after?
Yeah, we're almost done. Hey, beautiful ladies. Thank you in advance for reading this. Rewind to a couple months ago. I was miserable at a job that paid well, but was terrible for my mental health, and on top of everything, didn't insure me. I was desperately job hunting and found one that was in a similar business. I applied and interviewed many times, but it finally paid off and I was offered a position. The pay was significantly less, but there was benefits. I was in dire need because of a long-going condition in my eyes that I had put off for years. In order to not go blind, I had to take care of it ASAP. As soon as my benefits hit, I made appointments for everything I needed: my eyes, my high blood pressure, my mental health. I even asked for an MRI. Aneurysms run in my family, and my mother insisted I get one just to be safe. Well, we found one, as well as an AVM, a tangle of blood vessels. Lucky me. Here I am, fully covered now, about to go on medical leave because I'm going to be enduring surgery. Note, I haven't been at this company long enough, but they're still going to make an exception for me and allow me to take a short disability leave, paid.
What a good company.
Everything for my surgery is covered, and here I am so conflicted. This new job is awful. The people suck. The work is so tiring and unfulfilling. I know I might be sounding so ungrateful, but I'm starting to feel like I don't fit into corporate life, and it's eating at my soul. I cry almost before every shift. Here I am, so blessed to have found these things in my brain, about to take care of it through surgery. Don't have to worry about a dime, but I'm already dreading going back to work after my leave. I feel like I owe them and I have to stay long because of all this. I understand how crazy this might sound to people, and maybe I'm the problem. Too awkward, so much anxiety, and hate the stupid political conversations and professionalism that is needed. I don't fit in anywhere. I can see bullshit from a mile away, and I can't fake the funk. I really wish I could be free from it all. Please give me your honest, brutal opinions. I'll definitely soak it in. With so much love. Kiss, hug.
Get your shit taken care of medically.
Yes, I'm so happy that the universe just took care of that for you. And you're working and you did the work to find this job. And
that's a blessing to be covered.
And all of this is going to be taken care of, like that lined up for you, like just in time. You know, that's really great. But the good thing, I think, is you can also use that as an excuse.
I was just going to say, you take your disability afterwards, you go back for a couple weeks, and
do
you
what
just
you
say
can.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
Just say you
do
can't
what you can. And like, you're about to have fucking brain surgery. Like, you can go back and just say, I'm
not ready to go back.
Yeah, I'm not recovering the way I thought I would, or, you know, whatever. And just say it's not, you can't do it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it might be tough, but don't feel ungrateful because you have to do that. This job sounds like it's killing you.
Yeah.
So,
it's soul sucking.
Just be smart about it. Line up things first so that you're good, you know, and maybe find another job before you get rid of this one. That's the advice I always give my kids. Like, don't leave a job without having another one lined up. Or I don't know what your finances are, if you're able to take a break or however that. Just look out for yourself, you know, so that you're good. And listen, and do what's best for you.
And if it wasn't, you know, you getting this medical coverage, another employee would be having this medical coverage.
Right.
So don't feel bad about
and don't feel
utilizing
like you owe them.
that.
Yeah. Don't feel like you owe them for using it. There's people that work their whole lives and never use their coverage.
They would be paying for it regardless.
Exactly.
You know, so
don't ever feel bad for insurance companies. They're doing great.
As Nona used to say, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're good.
And someone sent us this. I don't remember who, so forgive me. But you know how we have said the quote, imitation is a sincerest form of flattery? Mm-hmm. Well, the full quote is, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can bring.
Yeah.
Or that can pay to greatness.
I thought we said that.
I don't know if we ever added that can pay to greatness.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, because we talked about how that part's always left out conveniently.
Yeah.
Because if you said the whole thing, you would know it's not a welcomed thing.
It's not a compliment.
Imitation is not welcomed. You know what I mean? Or appreciated. Or, the people always seem to leave that part out, and they need to include it.
That mediocrity. I would never want to be referred to as
right. Like, if that's all you can do, honey, if that's the best you can do, I guess, not surprised. No, but I'm so happy for your surgery, and don't feel bad. Corporate life, I had a corporate job and I hated it, and I used to fucking be on MySpace and fucking be on porn sites and masturbate at work. And then fucking the minute that I got out of that job, I started tattooing my face, stripping, doing cocaine. I was like, I'm never going back to that. Like, my whole new life started. So like, never, if you can't do it, you can't fucking do it. I feel you.
You definitely have to fit into a certain shell to work corporate.
And that what she described is how I am. Like, I can't sit and have the fake fucking conversations with you and humor you every day. I felt like a fucking, I don't know, like I felt like a slave. Like I felt
stifled.
Yes, like, so I could not be me. I had to be quiet and I had to just do as I was told.
You have to watch what you say.
And laugh at people's jokes that aren't even funny and tell them they look cute when they look like shit, when they look like an evil wicked witch. And like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, I hated my life.
Yeah, I didn't like working corporate jobs.
Oh God, no.
Never
fuck
again.
No. I'll fucking work at 7-Eleven, but if it came down to it, before I ever did some shit like that again,
I will
sorry.
panhandle first.
I'll rob people first. Like, I'm not going back to that shit. No, so I feel you. So it's not for everyone.
You focus on just
healing,
getting through your surgeries, healing,
being great.
Don't stress, and
something is going to fall in your lap that you love and where you can be you, and like, it's going to be a big relief. So,
and we're sending you all the best, and you're gonna do fabulous. But update us, let us know how you're doing after,
please. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Thank you for supporting. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the comments that we got. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for, we got a few new subscribers on Patreon. I think we might go back to like reading off names. Yeah. I think we should do that
I was already thinking that.
Yeah, we used to do that in the beginning, and then, life. I don't know. Our brains. Like, but we need to get back to that and just acknowledge you guys, because you really keep the show going.
You really do. You're the reason we can buy new equipment.
We don't have any sponsors right now. Nope. So really, you guys keep the show going.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we just want to, thank you properly.
I will sing these names.
You can do that. That would be great. And we could probably put a little background music to it. That would be nice. A nice segment for your mental health. I love that idea. Do that for your own mental health.
Yes. Yeah. I love that.
I think that would be great. We'll implement that next episode. So subscribe, join, and she will sing your fucking name. So how about that? All right. We love you guys. Thank you. Suck it easy. Go to bed.